I have a rule, Ms. Kiris, and my rule is no golden cows. None. 360 skepticism. But what is real? What? I don't know. I'm not sure anymore. I mean, up is down, left is right, back is forward. I don't know. I mentioned in a previous video that things can be one way, depending on how you look at them, and quite another, how they turn out. When I was young, I went to Disneyland. And the Bears didn't do it for me. The underwater sub kind of did it for me. The self-driving car kind of did it. I thought the fairy tale town and all that was kind of neat, you know. I didn't care about the teacup ride. But when I rode on the tram, or the monorail, and I was very little at the time, very small, like 2-3 foot tall. I was very young. I managed to get up in this one part where it wasn't crowded, and these rails would come right down the center, and you could see the hotels going by, and it was like the future. And that had such a indescribable feeling to me. It was kind of like Star Trek without all the violence. Kind of like the Jetsons or something. I thought, wow, tomorrow is going to be like that. And I realized that stuck with me. And what I call that, it's not utopia, not nirvana, not heaven, but Arcadia. Arcadia is the balance of man and nature. I look through magazines like this. This magazine I grabbed out of a freaking doctor's office. And they have things like this and other things, you know, just beautiful architecture and stuff like that. And it occurs to me, what I'm looking at when I look at this is how rich people live. Now, does that mean I automatically want to be rich? No, not necessarily. Although it'd be nice, you could be rich and have many problems. You know, sometimes it's just not worth it, although let's be honest, most of the time it is. And the thing about that is that what I thought Arcadia would be, or the future, a resource-rich, post-scarcity future, futurism, would be where everyone, or almost everyone, actually had such a great resource that they could live in this 1960s upper or lower rich class society. Everyone. You know, a world, or at least a nation, without poverty. You know, and I don't see it. All I see, and it leads me back to frigging darkness, is social capital just wasted on things that are like wheels spinning in the mud, getting nowhere. Where if you created a society, the problems would go away. Most of them would. some would remain, some would be different. Few things would be worse. But that's the way of the world. But no, I have to argue about freaking gay bullying and is Trump a pig and objectification and you should know your privilege as a white person. Really? And I guess that's what leads me to be an ugly person inside. Because I feel like something's been stolen from me. Stolen from us all. Denied. And the left and the right, the people inside the Beltway, the globalists, they don't care. They have the beautiful houses and the freaking mansions. And they can afford to freaking play these games. But the rest of us are just being marginalized out of existence by kiosks and freaking bean counters and immigrant floods of people, freaking people being displaced and decimated because of the way international politics is, economically. You know? Some of that has to do with religion. So no, when I hear about things like the endless things about the race, you know, I could see it dwindled down to class issues and class issues within society, in a capitalist society. You have your status based on your finances. O.J. Watt. Friggin', what's his name? Rodney King didn't. You know? And this is a major problem. And that's why I say, like I said before, I don't support golden cows. But when you can look at something one way and look at it the other, well, you can get lost. You can become dark. You know, they say, and I've quoted this with many other things, specifically on the left, but also sometimes on the right, is it's not just the freaking destination, it's the journey getting there. You know? But sometimes it is the destination. And some of us don't want to live there. We don't want to go. I don't want to go to a Marxist paradise, some workers' paradise. You know, even if it is some new democratic socialist thing. You know, where everything's friggin' the Temple of Syrinx. You know, if you know that Rush song. Or just, you know, the People's Republic, you know. No. I want liberty, justice, and freedom for everyone. But I don't want it for everyone that's X marks the spot. The religious, the non-religious, the friggin', I kind of do want it for the non-religious, but I don't want to see certain things go either. I don't want to see attack on Christmas. Race advocates, gender friggin' separatists, you know, female supremacists. You know, this is not my future. This is not the future I wanted. I feel betrayed. One last thing, because I don't want to run this video way long. I started a second channel, but I actually started another channel when The Amazing Atheist started his other video site that crashed. And my thing was Republicus. Because I was like a Darth Republicus. Because I dare say, or I say what dare not be said. You know, now I don't even know. But I know I couldn't be happy in the friggin' happy, happy, joy, joy. It's a small world after all world. So I don't know. I don't know anymore. Except I'm tired of being heavy. But every time I see something, every time I hear something, it's like, why? Why? You know, it's philosophical sophistry. Just lies. Just lies that people don't even know they're being lied to. I hate using the term wake up America, you know, because it sounds like I'm saying wake up white America, but I'm not saying that. I think there's enough room for everyone. But we need something different. I don't know what else to say. I'm tired of being the villain. What else have I got left, though?